Texas 101 jams, movers and shakers. DJ Waynehead, like we said, he on vacation, undisclosed location.
Shout out to DJ Waynehead.
So he left the show to the Savages ASAP. I'm in the building.
It's your boy JY.
It's your boy Dante. Already.
And we here. So we gonna get into the show, man, a little bit, man. And I had a question I want to ask you guys.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
I want to ask you guys. We're gonna start in Houston. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start home.
Let's go around.
Then we're gonna take y'all on a ride.
I don't know. I might have some things I want to talk about. Ask myself.
We can do that too.
I don't know if y'all ready for it, but hey.
So we gonna start in Houston. We gonna start home. Then we gonna take it somewhere else.
Let's take it around the world. Come on.
All right. So I want to ask you fellas, man. You know, this is on my mind because you know
I'll be here. That's what, man. That camera right there.
I be thinking, get that bag too. So I want to ask you guys, man. Out of all the new Houston artists, right?
H-Town. Represent.
Which one do you guys think is the next up and coming guy that could possibly make it to celebrity status, you know, to a big MC, you know? Who's the next one you think?
It's a rock.
That's a rock on that big scale, right? Right.
Oh man. I'ma say, you got.
You wanna know why?
You got choices out there. You got choices out there.
I like my, you know, I listen to a lot, so don't hate me for saying what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't heard a lot. I'm talking about the people out there, you know what I'm saying? Little Third to me, man. I think Little Third got some. I also like Psycho Sid, man. Psycho Sid.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he is ridiculous. I'm a ball guy. I know how I get it up, man.
All right. So let me jump in and interrupt you. Now I get you your point with Lil Third. Shout out to Lil Third.
Yeah, he got this something about him.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean,
That's the kind of Lil Third is in that pocket that these young cats is in right now.
I mean, and that's the thing. That's what. See, man, you touching them points, man. Don't just about to say you cut me off. God damn, man.
My bad, Jay.
All right, yo, look, man. See, the cool part about Lil Third is what? 14 years old. So he got a lot of grooming that's being done. You know what I'm saying? He got what's old boy I does that. Anyway, his manager. But he had his manager on his team, and he's making it happen for him. But see, the third that's going to he gonna be there. He gonna be at the top. He gonna be number one. He's gonna be number one. But I'm saying,
but you know what? That's why I think.
Now,
that's why I think it's gonna help him because he's so young. He's so dope, and he hasn't really lived life yet.
Yeah. And so that's the thing. When he find out, he gonna get there.
He gonna have to write about. Yeah. He already got a hard ass style.
Oh yeah. As
long
as everybody gonna know. It's like that whole Bow Wow syndrome. You know what I'm saying? As long as he doesn't like step out his element, you see what I'm saying? He starts rapping about stuff that he don't really know about, then he got it. But then as far as I'm concerned, you got it. I'm looking at FMG Lace. That's the guy right there. You got people that you know that are gonna be big, you know what I'm saying? You got Madman Charles. I mean, when you come to lyrics, Madman Charles, he can hold it down.
He dope too.
Now, of course, my favorite right now over all of these people that's already doing it, that's already getting it, and all he has to do is just take center stage from somebody. Your boy True Styles.
True Styles hard.
True Styles.
Yeah, he's lyrical.
I'm gonna tell you who I'm rocking
with,
man. I really fucks with that boy, Chucky Trill.
Oh, Chucky Trill.
Yo,
Chucky Trill good too.
He is dope, man. He is dope.
Not only is he dope,
he on it too.
Not only is Chucky Trill dope, yo, he a good ass fucking dude, man. He a good ass fucking dude, yo. That nigga, yo, that's a real nigga right there, man. And don't forget my nigga Go Beasley too, man.
Go Beasley,
Go Beasley.
But hey, I'm gonna say this though. I still don't think not one cat can hold the light or hold anything to True Styles.
And don't forget my nigga
got some
Gojo
really
too,
good
man.
substance and content.
I mean,
Gojo hard too. His mixtape.
Yeah.
He gave us that mixtape, man. That shit's still in rotation, man.
Hey, it's still good. The CD is still in the doggone player right now. So
Listen. We got Mad Vlad who just walked in the building.
Mad Vlad.
He over there setting up his camera equipment.
Yeah. We're gonna have 16 cameras by the time
trying
we're
to
done.
produce.
Hey,
He over there trying to produce over there. He's doing a JY over there.
He blocking the live right there. The live stream. How you doing block the live stream, man? Come on.
And we got our special guest who just walked in the building, Paris Sweetie, CEO of RichGlam.
Hi, yes.
RichGlam. That's how you gotta say it, yeah.
Hi.
Special guest, and I need to let y'all know. She comes by way of Jersey. Salute New Jersey.
I do.
We're in the building. Yeah, we here.
New Jersey.
Yeah, she's in New Jersey, but we Houston. We got Houston in our blood now. So it's a mixture.
People in here turning up drinks when you say New Jersey. I don't even understand this.
That's just how it works.
Show love, man. We only got love. And Vlad from Jersey too, man.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you from Jersey?
I know this.
Oh, you from Jersey? Okay.
Champion.
This is my H-Town boy right here.
That's Elizabeth right there.
Oh, Elizabeth.
No, not him. That's Tay.
Oh, you from Elizabeth? Okay. Oh, you from Houston?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's H-Town.
Straight up out of Third Ward.
Man, I already see my phone.
You're not from Bel Air? Come on, man.
No, not at all. I've been over here. I've been over there.
Hey, look.
I'm not gonna say
No,
why.
real
but I've been over
talk. His skin too dark to be from Bel Air. What you talking about?
I've been through there a couple times, but I don't
I don't even know where that is. I just know that I can't go.
like my boy Waynehead. I was over there for a couple church events.
Would you like to drink? We have.
I do.
We had Don't Say. I don't know if you want this shit that JY bought here. JY bring
Hey, I do 20 grand.
Look, I'm gonna be different for y'all, cause I usually only do light, but I'm gonna go dark.
See, somebody do their homework ASAP.
You know what? This is a perfect mix of light
That's your people's ASAP.
That's my people's.
Look at it, girl.
Okay.
What you wanna do?
That's that Deuce, and that's
You know what?
Douce is a little bit smoother than Hennessy, but it's still strong.
I know everybody say that.
Hey.
Is it me?
It must be you, because I don't know. It ain't strong to me.
It's not strong.
Hey, Shorty, you don't drink that.
Yeah, I was about to say what?
I drink it straight.
I almost got it off. Tay, look at Tay.
I know, right? He's still talking.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't even here.
Hey,
One on my head.
listen,
I said it's strong to me too, Jay.
I don't even understand this guy talking about this. All he got is
I'm glad that one on my
Bottle of water. Look at water, that, man.
Unless you got a strong cranberry juice one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know how it tastes.
Let me try this. He said it's a mixture, and I never
Yeah,
had
it's
it.
a mixture
You
actually
should
of
No, I'm not drinking no alcohol.
Okay, let's try this.
Bad influence. So you on the devil's side over there on my
I'm
shoulder.
with Mad Vlad on this one. Just take a little shot.
That's some smoke over here.
Listen, y'all see how I act
yeah.
without
Oh,
it.
Who names on there? Guys, I just see
Let
three
me
people
get
pop
you
up,
right.
man. Who names on that thing at the bottom, man?
Y'all see how I act without my
Sharonda?
wife, man.
Oh, Miss Sharonda.
That's wife.
Yeah,
That's my wife. Yeah, salute my big babe.
Hey, Sharonda.
Salute to all the queens that allow us to come out and do our thing while they
For real.
home watching them babies, watching them.
I had to
rats
fight to get
around.
out the house, man.
See, man, wifey out there holding it down. Salute the wifeys, man. The queens out there.
I don't know. I just walked out the house and came straight in. I guess don't nobody care about me.
Nah, she care about you, JY.
Let me know when it's
She
out.
just happy to get your ass out the house for a couple of minutes. Shit. I ain't mad
I'm
at
so
her.
sorry. That's all right though. We got a special guest in the house, Miss Paris.
Yes, Miss
Yo.
Paris.
Yes.
Man, Miss
Awesome
Paris,
meeting
Miss
Houston.
Paris, throw these nails up here, man. Man, I'm like feeling these nails. What's going on with this, man?
Yeah, and so you know what's crazy? I just got my nails done, and I used this. I found a girl, only 18 years old. She's a black girl. Yes.
Support your own.
Yes, and she literally just started doing nails about 3
What's your
months
lady
ago.
name? What's your lady name? We gonna
Let's give her a
Her
shout out.
Instagram is Fresh Paint Job.
Fresh Paint Job.
Yes. Yes, Fresh Paint Job.
They all
She's
fresh,
super
though.
young.
They all fresh.
And I was so proud of her because she literally just started doing them like 3 months ago, and it is like extremely nice.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah, man.
I see you got different colors going around, but you got a little diamond on one of them. I never seen that before. It's like a little
Really? Oh my god, I loved it. Like
We know,
stunning.
we know.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm really.
He said he ain't never seen nothing like that.
I did with the diamond thing on it. You ever seen that before?
Yeah, I've seen it.
H-Town,
Really?
H-Town in the building, man. We done seen it all, man.
Really? Oh my god, I'm like, I love the like bling thing. No,
Actually, for
go to the black people. Don't go to the Asians.
Put diamond on your nails.
for my baby's 10th birthday. Shout out to Leah K.
Shout out
I
to
love
Leah
you,
K.
baby.
Oh, you hold
hold on.
No, let me go, please. Yo, I want to have a moment of silence for my man, Trayvon Martin. His birthday just passed. He turned 24.
Yes.
So let's have a moment of silence for Trayvon.
For sure.
Salute Trayvon, man. May you rest
sir.
in peace, bro.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, but like I was saying,
hey, shout out to my boy, DJ Waynehead. He's on the live. Hey, everybody, all y'all listeners that's on here, check us out, Movers and Shakers. You know what I'm saying? We're on Instagram live. Y'all can log on, check us out live, man. See what's going down.
Yo, I got a text from my man Hawk, Jersey.
Hawk, what's up, Hawk?
He told me
Hawk is a wild boy, man.
He told me salute. No, not Hawk from our job. It's Hawk from Jersey.
Okay.
Another Hawk.
That Hawk from the job is a wild boy.
Yeah, he a wild boy too. He told me salute to the show and Vlad.
What's up?
He said, take a shot, nigga. Nah, I ain't taking a shot.
He needs to take a shot.
I tried already.
Say, Hawk, I'm with you. Take a shot.
No, listen, for real,
Come on.
he hasn't done it in 18 years. Don't start it. He's doing good.
18?
18, 20 years.
Good job.
Just let him do his thing. Let him
Like how
do
you
his thing.
think, Vlad? 20 years. Mad Vlad is built.
Has it really been that long?
For real.
Yeah. See, Tay, you always throwing no shots.
He lets me do all the bad stuff.
I'm like, it's been that long.
Yeah, really. I mean, that's kind of sad. Hey, Miss Paris, here, come on, tell us about what you do, girl.
What's going on? What you got going on?
Yeah, so I run a virgin hair company, RichGlam.
Wait. You said a virgin?
Yeah, it's a virgin hair company.
Tell me it's never been molested?
Right, it ain't been touched. It ain't been touched. It ain't been processed.
Oh,
it
okay,
ain't
that's
been.
what you call virgin hair. All right,
Yes.
I was thinking something.
You better keep that hair
I ain't gonna lie. I think something way different.
She better keep that hair with Mark Kelly.
You gonna learn us today.
Right,
She ain't
it's very
never been
just like right, fresh, young, untouched.
So come on,
Hey, man.
tell us more. Tell us more.
So I do virgin hair. I just started doing like full blown like custom wigs. So literally, it's like off and on. They like glueless, so you can do any texture, anything. And I just make them for you.
Now you say
So you do like the Yankee?
It's still all virgin hair I do it with, but I'm just saying like you could just basically turn the regular bundles into like a wig, like. And you could just take them on and off. So instead of you getting your hair done every 3 weeks or a month, you just change your wig. So I could be like black now, and I'll go out tonight and put on
So
a
I
red
can
wig.
have like a flat top one day.
Yeah, you know it's crazy. I know you probably like hell no, but a lot of men, is
I was gonna say, well, how you feel about that?
I mean, it's so hard for me to. I wear a wig, so it's like for me to say like no, but I do feel like it's a female thing. So it's like it's
a lot of women be shitting on it, man.
It's a little
Come on, man. You know how long it's been
I thought
since
that same
had
thing. I thought that same thing, right? That it was like just a female thing. But then I saw that movie. I saw it with the kids, man. I saw that movie Annie with Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx took that thing off. You know what I'm saying? Put that thing. I was like, man, this shit dope.
Nah, shit ain't dope.
They do look very nice, especially the ones that give you like they really giving men. I was about to say they giving men like full blown waves, and it's like you can't really say because some men is actually lose their hair young. You can have like hair loss, alopecia, cancer patients, whatever the case may be. It's bad to say that a 20-year-old gotta be like, oh, I gotta walk around bald because it's not accepted. It was not a man thing. So I see it on both ends. I'm really not opposed to it. I think if you can make it look nice and I'm not against it. I'm really not.
I'm sorry, Tay. I can't walk around with no Steve Harvey, man.
Man, I said I just want to do it. I mean, not to like as an everyday thing, but just do it to just to be doing. I know. Pop up, be like, what the hell? Look at that chip on top of your head. Dreads. You trying to go extreme? I'm going all the way. If I'm gonna do it, I'm going all the way. And my dreads gonna be all the way down my back.
It's no different. That's like freaking like people who get like dreads sewn on. They take their dreads, take long to like grow. They get somebody that cut their dreads off and just add them on. So it's really no different.
I done seen a dude. I mean, I done seen one of my guys. He actually did that thing, man, where he the faux locks and stuff like that. He did that. Mm-hmm. I say, man, I'm sorry, dog. I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. I mean, this is now what I'm doing right now, man. This is The people who I spoke to, they like, hey man, it's something about it. It's a show of character. It's a show of strength. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta do it. You gotta be able to stand on it and do it yourself and grow it out.
I get that.
I'm like, man, you know what? I say, just because you said that, I gotta prove a point now. I'm gonna do this shit.
But what if you can't grow it out on your own?
What if you can't grow it out on your own? Yeah. Man, do you know? All right, another one of my boys. Shout out to my boy, Barrett, man. This dude put me on that Spartan man, that Spartan beard.
Oh yeah.
Whatever that is, man.
Yeah.
It works everywhere on your body where hair is. So like you want your beard, you want your hair.
Really? Okay.
You put that stuff on,
That's
and
like,
it's like it shoot your hair out like weeds. I mean, you can have a bald spot. Put that stuff on there.
Really?
So it's like a super grow type of thing.
Yeah, man. That
Right.
stuff work on you. That stuff work on you.
That's interesting.
So Paris, sweetie, how did you get into hair? What made you go that route?
It just always, you know what's crazy? It's always been like something that I was interested in, but I really feel like I had to realize that it wasn't just I was interested in it because I'm a girl, but the fact that like it was really like became like, you know, like a passion. It was really something that I wanted to do. I felt myself gravitating to it at any moment. So I was just like, you know, maybe I should really get into it. Even the wigs, like I'm self-taught. Like, so it's crazy that like now I'm self-taught and now I'm actually teaching it in like in the actual hair schools out here and like really doing private, you know, venues of giving classes on it, you know. So it's actually dope. Like, you know, I didn't think that it would be that, you know, when I decided to be in my room and make a wig that I'll be at this point where people actually paying me now to teach them how to make one.
Yeah. So you don't only have them grade 8 bundles, you got them grade 8 wigs too, huh?
Yeah.
And you doing classes too.
Yeah.
Oh, come on,
keep
talking.
Yeah,
Give us some more.
So my first class is actually March 2nd. It'll be actually I'm still learning Houston. So, but if you on my Instagram, which is I am Envy Paris, or yes.
Hey, everybody, check that out. I am Envy Paris.
Yes, and the hair page is RichGlam Hair, but I know what.
That's not even a question.
Texas one-on-one jams. You want to hear?
Yo. I'm back.
Let's do it. That's El Capitan over there. You got any questions, El Capitan?
What's up? DJ Waynehead.
That's DJ Waynehead. For anybody that don't know, it's the El Capitan.
DJ Wayne, we got Miss Paris in the building.
I have a question.
Okay.
God damn it, he calling in.
He working.
He working even when he not working.
Look, he working all the way from the church event.
From the church event where they got casinos.
Keep your hands out that collection plate too. Keep your hands out that plate, Waynehead.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Wayne.
The question is, why is it that other races can come into like black neighborhoods and open up beauty supplies?
China.
For support. But if a black person does the same thing, they don't get as much support. And the part of that question is, why is it so, you know, why is it there ain't that other races come into black neighborhoods, open up beauty supplies and take over?
Hold up a second, before she answers that question, DJ Waynehead, you calling in like on all cylinders, firing on all cylinders right now, like
got serious.
Hardcore questions. Yeah, you got everybody get quiet all of a sudden. Yo, you know that's one of my questions, right? But I'm gonna let you have it though, man.
That's what happens when the spirit moves you.
Roll with it. Yeah, man.
That collection
crapped out on the table. So, here you go. Go ahead, Miss Paris. Holler at us.
I feel like it's kind of like learned behavior when you. That's all we seen. We seen Asians do nails. We seen this do that. We seen Chinese do this. So whenever somebody try to do it differently, it's like, what you doing? They don't really embrace it as well. And then they automatically just feel like their prices may be higher, of course, because we're not getting the traffic that an everyday Asian person might get in a, you know, or any other race. And we always, it just seemed like it's starting to feel like we're kind of more against our people. It's like, they got it for $2 cheaper, so it's like I'm gonna go there because they automatically feel like black people is trying to get over, but it's like we don't have the traffic that you know that they giving the Asians, so we might gotta charge a little bit more to get our inventory up or things like that. So I just feel like if we just automatically like one against it, and then it's two, and they don't automatically embrace it because it's like, well, this ain't how it's supposed to be. Black people don't do this. That's like now how you seeing more black people doing nails and you know things like that is different. Like, and I do say black people usually charge more for nails, but I get it. They put more interest in it. They put in more quality to your nails. I could take my nails off and it's good quality and you know like that. So I just feel like one, the prices they automatically against it, and two, they just feel like this person been here forever and you just pop up with a store and it's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go to what I know.
Let me ask you a question, because that's a good question, Waynehead. Could it be that they give the Asians the plug to the wholesaler to get those good prices, because it's when a black person open up a restaurant, they don't have the plug to the meats.
They don't get the loans.
Can I
They
say
don't get the
something?
loans. They don't,
You hit it on the net. They are the plug. That's number one.
Yeah.
They are the plug.
right.
And then I'm gonna piggyback on what she said. I'm Latino, right? But I grew up in the neighborhood.
No doubt.
And if we open a business, they're not going to support you because they're angry that you opened a business.
That's what she said.
Asians will have more of a, and it's nothing bad, but they have a high mentality where when an Asian opens a store, it's not one guy behind that store. There's 20 people that have already invested, gave him seed money.
Right.
Where go ask some people and say, hey, I want to open a store and I want to do this. No, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
And when you do open it, because I've lived this, right? I've thrown events and they come because it's me. They don't want to pay. Oh man, I know you, but they'll go to Timberland and pay whatever at the mall. They don't
Facts.
haggle with them,
Facts.
and there's no inter-community support.
Right.
And so you're absolutely right.
Right. Yeah, they have the insides on the good prices, and
Yeah.
like I said, we all work hard for our dollar, and you want
They're
to
already-
circulate the black
They're
dollar,
already coming here with money.
but you want to circulate the black dollar.
Absolutely.
But it's kind of hard when you got children, you got bills. You kind of looking for the best bang
For
for your
example,
buck.
when Dominicans open a corner store, right? There's the cousins have invested, the uncles, a lot of people have invested to that store, right?
Oh no, that's a fact.
Who's
That's a
going to
fact.
help you open your store?
See, and that
Right.
goes
That was
back to
all
that
me.
same thing. Yeah.
Do you have access to, let's just say, the local, let's say, bank when you go and you ask for a loan? They're not going to give you a loan.
I never, you know what's crazy? A lot of people question that, ask me that, have I ever took out a loan? I've never took out a loan.
Nice.
Not for wholesaling here, not for opening my shop,
Nice.
not for moving in Houston. I moved exactly ahead of my bank account. Everything I do is I've never took out a loan. And I tell people, ask me about taking out loans. I honestly feel like if you not bringing in enough revenue, because a loan is at that point because you have put yourself in debt. Now you owe that back.
Right.
So
Plus interest.
if you can't be able to feel comfortable that you're gonna be able to pay that loan back, plus the interest, and still make profit on top
Still
of
make
that,
profit.
don't do it.
Fact.
It's take your time, do it at ease, because if not, you looking at it like, oh, they just gave me 10,000, but you also look at it like, now I'm 10,000 in debt, so now I owe them plus the interest. So just say it's 3,000. Now you owe 13,000. You ain't sold a piece of hair.
Right.
You ain't did nothing. You already 13,000 in the hole.
Now that goes into that business mentality that a lot of our people be missing out on, because again, everybody's like, hey, yeah, I need to get these dollars, but keep in mind, they say right now, that same dollar is only inside of your community for 12 minutes now.
Right.
So I mean, and it went down in the past 2 years. So I mean, the whole thing is people are scared. They're thinking that they're losing money, when it comes to saying, hey, I can invest in her business and I can still get a return out of it. I mean, think about Wall Street. That's all Wall Street is. A whole bunch of other people saying, hey, here, take my money, make more money with it.
Flip
I'll
it.
catch it on the back end.
But
Some
see,
people are so scared of that.
But see,
People scared to invest in their own self, so
Yeah,
they
people
definitely ain't gonna invest in you.
themselves.
A lot of people, when they go into business, or I talk to people about business, the first thing they say is, "I'm nervous. I don't know. I'm scared to fail." I failed a couple times, but where I'm at right now, it's still got a lot to go. But those me failing in definitely made it worth it right now. That it makes me not scared to fail the next time, because it's like, yeah, it might not happen the first time, but I'm gonna throw it back. We're gonna try it again.
And that's the thing I had trouble with too, and a lot of people do. Is the fear of failing. But how you gonna know what to do if you don't know what not to do? You know what I'm saying?
And how you gonna know what will work if you don't ever try
If you
it?
never tried.
Don't try it.
DJ Waynehead, you got anything else?
I'm saying you get the 100% of the stocks you don't take.
100%.
I mean,
That is
that
so true.
thought of failure. I mean, one of the things that I learned even before I came over to the job where I'm working at now, I had just started my management company. Youngblood Management Investments. Shout out to me. Shout out to
Salute.
Right.
Youngblood. Let's get it. But one of the first things
I've ever seen.
one of the first things that I learned, and I literally had to teach this to myself because somebody told me that I failed at a project that I had started, and I took it real personal because I was like, man, I was putting my all into this, man, like heart, soul, like what I'm saying. It was one of those things, a grown ass man, to make you want to cry. But it was at that point where, like, he said, yeah, you failed at it, blah blah blah, this, that, there, and the other, and I was like, you know what, and this is me out there working, had my headphones in, doing my thing, and then I'm like, you know what, I pulled up this little meme and it said, first attempt in learning.
Facts.
I mean, because you're not gonna learn until
you have to fail.
No struggle, no progress.
You know what I'm saying?
If you when you fail, the only way you really fail if you don't learn anything.
Right.
Like if you fail, what did you learn? It's not really a fail.
It's not a failure.
It's just a minor setback. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lesson. Because when you do it again, you're going to know what you need not to do. Exactly. You're going to say, okay, let me try it this way. Because you learn. You learn that, okay, that didn't work. Let me try it this way.
You know, I think a lot of us, especially us African Americans and Latinos, we got to change our mindset. Our mindset is too stuck on the end game. We have to learn that if I'm going to invest in Paris, Sweden, I can't expect money tomorrow. I can't expect money probably not even next year. Give it time. Let the business grow. See, we be too busy with our hand out like, I gave you this money. I need some of that back. You can't think short term when it comes to investing in the business.
Not to cut you off. One of the main things I always tell people with business is if you go into business thinking of money, if that's your only drive is money, you're gonna fail. Because I'm gonna tell you now, I said I wanted to do hair or sell hair. The first 3 months, 4 months, I ain't sell one bundle. I make a penny. At that moment, if that wasn't a passion of mine, I would have been like, yeah, fuck this. I'm good.
This is not for me.
Right, exactly. But it was a passion. It was a passion. So that made me be like, yeah, I gotta go harder. What can I do different that's gonna make somebody want to buy from me? And literally, then the first sale I made, I'm like, oh, this shit gonna work. And then it literally just kept like going like that. But it had to be a passion. If you only say, oh, I want to, and that's why a lot of business now is not doing as well as they should. Or you will see somebody make a business page and then 5 months later is dead because the money wasn't coming fast enough, or because they only did it for the money. You cannot go into business with money. It's guaranteed. I can guarantee you it's going to fail.
You know, and one of the things I appreciate about what you said. Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Wayne.
Go ahead, Wayne. Let me cut it off. Go ahead, Wayne. Get it.
How do you feel about watching?
What you say?
How do you feel about women
watching bundles and reuse?
You must be seeing a lot over there in that church. You must be seeing a lot over there.
That is a great question.
It is though, Miss Paris.
And if you got good hair, you know, to wash it, I'm gonna hold you. I sell hair, and I don't wash, reuse a few times, recolor and all that. But that's what happens when you selling good shit.
Keep it tall.
Buy RichGlam, and that's what you should be doing. You should be
It's the quality.
Yes.
The quality.
This wig is about. I ain't even gonna hold you. This wig probably like a year and something old, and it's like this same hair. I made this wig a year ago.
Yo, and she look
I done
good,
colored it in. I do.
There you go.
But yeah, no. So when you sell good hair, or when you buying good hair, good quality hair, you should be able to wash and reuse it a lot. So color it and all of that.
What could you do with this?
You need a flat top.
So Waynehead, yes, they should. I feel really good about them washing and reusing. That means they truly investing in their hair.
You know, she ignored that question about. I mean, from ASAP about.
You can't do nothing with that shit. I got on top of my head. Another 10.
Well, you can try to get a wig, a man wig.
That's not me. I'm gonna go bald before I
Hey, y'all think I'm playing. I'm gonna try that man wig. I'm gonna try that.
Both of you grow a lot of hair this way, just not this. What's going on?
Hey man, salute to my pops,
It's the
man.
stress. It's the stress.
My pops. What he left me, man.
It's the job.
It's genetics, man. So my pops left me,
I
man.
damn want to say fuck my pops because by 22 my hair started gone. My hair was gone at 22. Man.
Hey man, he left you a lot of other things, man.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, Waynehead?
Alright, y'all, I'm taking that, man. I'm gonna continue business, man. But that's all I had.
Okay.
Before you go, Waynehead, make sure you take a couple fives out for me, man. That collection plate, man. I need some of that.
Yes, sir.
I got you.
Hey man, I got your cash app. You know what I'm saying? So you can
pray for me.
Make a donation to 7-11 for me, okay?
Alright?
Shake 'em up, shake 'em. That's DJ Waynehead, man. Salute.
All right, I'll let
enjoy,
you,
man.
What, man?
All right, Miss Paris, we're about to get into.
Yeah, let's talk.
No, I just was gonna say, look, I agree with some of the stuff you're saying, but look, you should not use your own money, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Come on, ASAP.
And I'm about to throw shit on the plate, and I don't want to, but Donald Trump never uses his own money.
Right.
He uses everybody's money.
Steals from
he
everybody.
bankrupts the building, and he still has money. And that's just the rule. Never use your now. If you're starting
money,
correct,
Right.
and we're not.
Right.
There's in every county they have development programs that allow you to. Let's say you get denied 5 loans by 5 different banks, you can apply, right? Because we had it in New Jersey, Union County Development Program, and they'll allow you to build a business, knowing they'll give you a loan that you have 6 months of negative income. They'll pay the rent.
Already.
They'll help you. And I've done these proposals before.
Okay.
So before you use your own money, research what's available in your county,
Right.
right? Because some of these loans are forgiven because they're banking on the fact that you're opening a new business, you're keeping it open for 10 years, you're hiring people, and you're paying taxes and stuff.
Right.
They have development programs. Now, here might be different unless you open like a store or something.
Yeah.
But we don't have the same resources Donald and other folks have.
Right. No, I get that. I definitely agree with that. I thought we was referring to part as far as like just bank loans. With that, no, if you could get somebody to fund your business or like your community or whatever, offer something like that, by all means, take it.
It's out
but
there.
not something that's going to set you. I don't agree with something that's going to set you back. Especially like, say for instance, I took out a $10,000 loan and they said, okay, it was 6 months with no interest, but I just got into the hair thing.
Yeah.
It took me a year to sell a bundle. You understand what I'm saying? So now, like if it took me that long, now I'm already, my interest has started, so I feel like your business needs to be at a certain level if you are going to do it. Not saying that you never should do it, and if you're able to go without it, by all means, I agree.
Now here's the other thing.
Because now I'm only spending profit money. I ain't touching
Here's
nothing. You
the other
understand what I'm saying?
stuff. We're not
Everything
privy
is
to.
profit to me.
It's information, right?
Right.
You can build a business that you're not part of. You're totally separate. This
Right.
dude got 16 shell companies, so when the business folds, it doesn't even touch you or your money.
Right.
The business dies, and it is what it
Yeah,
is.
but Vlad, you gotta realize, man, they make that stuff almost impossible for our people to get.
Correct.
Man. Even if you have the information, when you go for all these types of loans, they give you so much of a runaround that you get discouraged. You be like, you know what,
And
man?
you're right. And
I'm
we
gonna do
know
it on my own, man.
And we know. Look, let me tell you a quick story. So there's a white dude, real cool guy. His name is Doug. He's an older white dude.
All right, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Go ahead.
What you said?
I do.
There you go. Come on, key words.
No. Listen. So he used to come in the
Follow
hood
this story
and shoot videos, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I met him. He used to went and shot our videos, and whatever he charged, nobody even blinked. They would just pay.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
Like it was like they'd be like, yo, 700,
Yeah.
1,000, and
For a
nobody.
baby toe.
They just immediately went, and he did good work.
Yeah.
So I learned. I started shooting videos, but because they knew me and I grew up, yo man, I'm just saying I could do.
Let me get that discount.
How about
Right,
this?
yeah.
My
Right.
cousin could do it, and they're not willing to pay you.
Yeah.
They're not willing to pay you, but when they go to the Asian store, they don't hassle. They just
That's
you know?
That's what we was talking about with the
Hey, yo,
hair store in the community. But
Yeah. And it's our own, does it?
the
to
minute
us.
you open something, somebody automatically like, oh,
Do you
that,
know
I'm about
in
to get a
Elizabeth, New
discount.
Jersey, in some of our communities, they'll have Indian dudes that open up perfume stores in the Colombian community, and they hire Colombian women to front it. They're in the back because they know, they put our face in there, so we're gonna go buy it.
yeah.
But they really own the shop.
Yeah.
Just like
Smart.
all the food
Strategic
shops,
marketing.
they're owned by Asians, but who's in the shops? Mexicans, Salvadorians.
Yeah.
I
mean, and that's I guess part of the game that our culture actually needs to jump in on too. I mean, doing that same thing because originally just to piggyback on what you said about the guy filming and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things that even with the short time rather that I've been doing the whole Youngblood Legacy Media and Production.
They plug shit. I tell you, you guys.
But even with the short time that I've been
You ain't
doing,
even a guest. You ain't a special guest.
Everything says Youngblood.
Hey, that is. So but the whole thing is, even with the short time that I've been doing this, the one thing that I've noticed is that any and everybody of any other culture that comes in with a camera in their hand, people are gonna jump on them.
Absolutely.
They're gonna jump on them quick. They're gonna be like, yeah, they gotta get this guy,
Yeah.
gotta get that guy. We gonna use that guy. And I'm like, well, bro, like, I'm standing right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I didn't seen that guy's work. I mean, I could probably give you like 5 times better, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, and plus I'm gonna be a little bit cheaper. But they gonna shell out those dollars for people of a lighter skin. You know what
What I
I'm
learned
trying to
too,
understand.
one I will say, Houston, I definitely feel like the black support of black businesses is very good here. I feel like since I've been here, even from visiting, I feel like it's extreme. Like it's always like, you know, oh, black, they black. Like it's a big thing, and I really like that about Houston. I will say that. But another thing I learned is a lot of people have a different type of respect for business owners when they just do that business, and if they actually work and do like their business on the side. I feel like they don't take what they doing as serious. They look at it like, I've actually been at right, and it's just like, oh, you just trying to get some money. It's not really like your business. I've actually went into right. You just trying to get some money, and I've realized that people have interact with you totally different with that. Like I've actually went into one of the schools, and the guy asked me, well, what you do besides this? And I'm like, you know, this it. And he like, okay, cause I probably would have, you know, not really been interested if you had a regular job. And I'm like, wow. And he like, I just, you know, it looked like people just trying to, you know, some people do stuff like this just to get money. And I'm like, I am trying to get money. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a damn son to feed. But I realized that people will act, and I was asked that, you know, elsewhere too. And I realized like maybe that's a thing. Like, do people really feel like if you actually work and start in your business, they look at it different than if this is all you do? Because now it's like a hobby.
I'm gonna leave that at people who just don't understand the nature
That's
of
having
a business, right? And to start, right? Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna throw this disclaimer out there real quick. We love every race, creed, color, gender, sex, everything. We love that. We just love ourselves a lot more. You know, I just want to let y'all know out there, people, whoever listening, we love everybody. We don't hate nobody. But we just want to support ourselves. We love ourselves, and we love ourselves, you know?
Hey, DJ Waynehead, everybody here, y'all know what I'm about to say. I love black.
I love black too.
I'm rooting for anybody that's black.
I love
black too. But I love everybody, you know. I got love for everybody, but I just love I love myself a little bit more, a lot more.
Yes, sir.
I love my people a lot more.
I love
but I don't hate. I don't dislike anybody.
I love black.
I love black.
Hey, Vlad is black. Vlad is black. I mean, everybody that's looking on camera right now.
First time I heard that.
Everybody that's looking on camera right now, not to shit on my boy Natural Culture and everything, but everybody looking on camera, we on live and everything like that. I was like, look, real talk, we ain't joking. This dude is black.
Vlad is a flow. He's Colombiana.
He just got a different grade of hair.
Just
really fair.
Hey,
listen, and we're all family.
And ball too.
Oh, okay.
Look, I want to say this. You know, I think it's pretty dope, you know, that we're being super positive and all that. But guys, I want to get to the shit.
The monkey shit.
Let's get to
We're going to take a break. We're going to take a small break.
Okay,
and when we come back, Miss Parrish, we got some monkey nuts. And
I'm very interested.
You know what
monkey
nuts mean?
I'm
going to be all over the place. Speaking of the trees, it's nuts is all over.
Come on, man. Let's go to break.
We're going to be all over the place. So, Texas 101 Jams, Movers and Shakers, ASAP, we in the building.
Yeah. Why?
Got
Dante.
Dante in the building.
Got Mad Vlad over there.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go. Texas 101 Jams. Movers and Shakers, we back in the building. ASAP, salute.
Dante in the building.
JY here.
And Vlad.
Man, Vlad, there you go.
And Miss
Paris, she over there doing her texting thing. She working business, yo. She working business.
Hey, can I say something real quick before we start, man?
What you got to say, bro?
My cousin Heido just passed away from cancer 2 nights ago.
Rest in peace.
You know, he left behind 2 kids. So I just want to tell him I love him. You know, I haven't processed it yet. I'm kind of shut down. You know, everybody got a favorite cousin. That's my favorite cousin. He used to come through in the little Cadillac 2-door with his foot out, and you know, he used to have machine guns in the house. And I'll tell you real quick, one day my pops just disappeared during Christmas.
Okay.
Right? And we didn't have nothing. And he showed up with my older brother, and they had like a whole stack of Nintendo tapes, and he kind of like saved Christmas for us, and I'll never forget him for that. And so, rest in peace, God bless his soul, and thank you for letting me give him a shout out.
Of course.
For sure.
Alright, so
rest in peace, cuz.
Yeah, salute.
Primo.
Man. God bless.
Primo Heido.
Primo, this for you, Primo. I'm gonna take a sip for you.
Yeah, me too.
No doubt. 7 moments
Appreciate
silence
you
for him
guys.
too, man.
Thank you.
Silence for him too.
I want a silence for Primo.
Yeah, we back.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's get into this bullshit, man. Now my first topic I want to talk about.
Oh.
Let's go.
is this Jussie Smollett dude, man.
Jussie.
Pardon me, Jussie.
Jussie. Hey, man. Hey, you want to know something? Do not tell him. Shout out to Jussie Smollett. Do not tell him.
No, we ain't saying he's
Look at
not
his face. Look at his
What the
face.
fuck is you talking about?
But look,
Dude is
JY, that
talented.
ain't got shit to do with what we
Dude
about to
is
talk about.
talented.
Let me Google this. What the hell
Dude is
going on?
talented.
Wait.
He is
This
talented.
dude was in Chicago at 3 o'clock in the morning going to a fucking Subway.
Bullshit.
Is Subway open at that 3 o'clock?
Well, the camera showed him with a sandwich. So I'm going to ride him out on that.
Okay, well,
But-
they got 24-hour
but-
Subway.
that's
Shout out
what-
Chicago.
They do. Some of them do. You know, ones like near college dorms and stuff like that.
Shout out
They do.
Chicago.
Okay, 3 o'clock.
Okay, we'll
I
give him
will
that.
say that. I do know that.
Dog, you act like you ain't never had. Well, no, you don't drink. You probably don't smoke. So you probably ain't never had the munchies.
Yeah.
So tell me what you think happened.
What do I think happened?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll be honest with you. Right off the back, I think he was doing one of his
Chasing that boy booty. Come on.
Yeah, there you go. I think he was doing what he does. You know what I'm saying? And then he went out and
He was chasing that street meat.
and what he says happened. I mean, there it is. There you go. 'Cause you can't.
One more of those.
I wouldn't say it happened quite like the way he
Pirate.
said it
Come on.
happened.
Hey man, it might. Hey, what he says happened.
It might want to look
I mean,
different. I'm not saying
he was on the street. He got his ass kicked, and he went to the cops.
I'm
Wait.
not denying that he got his ass kicked.
All right, then there you go.
Because it's obvious.
But you saying the
that he
reason
got
why?
his ass
You
kicked.
saying the reason why?
I don't think it's the reason why he got his ass kicked.
So you don't feel like it was a
I bet
hate
they were
crime?
still wearing MAGA
It
hats.
shouldn't have
though.
happened regardless.
I bet they were still wearing MAGA hats. though.
But let me say this.
I don't.
He had a noose. I mean, he had a rope around his neck
I agree.
that he walked all the way back with. And after you get your ass kicked, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm not looking for no motherfucking sandwich. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of there. After you get your ass kicked, there's no way he held him to the sandwich while he was whipping his ass.
Did he have the sandwich?
He had that sandwich when he came
walked
back. When he walked back, the camera showed him walking back with the rope around his neck and a sandwich in his hand.
Another thing. Wow.
Oh, wait. So he still had the rope around
Would
his
you
neck?
keep
the rope around his neck?
No. Okay.
Because I didn't see the video. So you seen the video?
This
Advocate.
is what
I mean, he said it was to
Oh, okay.
preserve
So you didn't see the
evidence.
video.
Nah,
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Devil's advocate here.
Come on, man.
Devil's advocate. All right. Now, I'm sorry, Ms. Paris. Like I said, I'm gonna go off. I mean, it's the same thing with a young lady after she gets raped. She's not gonna. First thing she's not gonna do is just immediately strip off the doggone clothes that she was raped in. If she's
No, that's the difference.
No, that's the
It's a difference. Come
I
on,
mean,
here you
no,
go
it's
with the
the
bullshit.
same. If the
You
same,
still
it's
get
the
that
same
brown out of his
thing,
face.
man. Devil's advocate here, man. Hey, I'm being
Let me
honest
say
about
this.
it, man. Hey, look, if you on the street, you get jumped, you get your ass kicked, and your shirt is torn, your shirt is bloody. First thing you're not gonna.
But we're not saying take
talking
off
about
his. You
a
saying
rope,
that
but
he
that's what
got a
happened to
noose
him.
around his
That's
neck that he
That's what
just
happened
don't walk
to him.
around.
That's what happened to him. You see what I'm
But
saying?
so wait, okay, let me ask y'all a question. So do y'all fully believe the story? Like
Hell no.
the story don't sound like
Not all of
bullshit.
it.
And then, hold up.
It sounds very weird. And then
I have no
rumors said
reason-
it that he was in a club leading up to that and was like messing with somebody's boyfriend or some shit like that.
Yeah, okay.
So I
so
feel
he got his
like
ass kicked by somebody's boyfriend.
right, and I feel like he needed to make it be something
Because he's such
you
a
know.
in the public eye.
Right. So
High
he needed
profile.
to
If it came out that way, then it'd make him and his brand look bad.
right.
So we had to come up
Exactly.
and
Because he was in
create
the
some
club
type
messing with
Because
somebody.
even if they were
messing with
saying
somebody's
that
person.
they said that the Fox and them was getting like, you know, hate crimes and messages. So even if that you will automatically beef up security. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So even that doesn't make any sense. If you saying they was already getting these messages weeks or 2 weeks before, you're not gonna have them walking around at 3 a.m. Y'all as a company, you wouldn't even be okay with that.
I mean,
so that doesn't make any
Wouldn't that be the only
sense.
time that you can walk around if you somebody of note? I mean, when people are not necessarily out.
No, people out.
I mean, no. Okay,
That is
okay, y'all. No. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
worse.
Oh, wait, no.
Exactly.
All right, let's stop.
Yeah, considering especially
Okay,
where they
let's
at.
stop. Let's. All right, since you want to go that route, let me give you that.
And you're a gay man.
Let me give you the evidence. You have Nicki Minaj and Drake. They went to the doggone corner store by themselves, no security, nobody. You know what I'm saying? At like what time was it? It was some 24-hour corner store. They got pictures of that and they posted about it. That they went there, they did that by themselves. No. Yeah, y'all saying you're not gonna do it if you know what I'm saying, if you a famous
High
person.
profile celebrity.
If you high profile celebrity. You have you have Martin Lawrence. Of course, Martin Lawrence got busted with that training shit that he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But again, he was out by himself, middle of the night as well. That's like.
But we said after you get these type of messages and emails that they want to do something
Jay-Z
to the
and
person.
Beyonce, middle of the night, they're out too. You know what I'm saying, doing whatever the hell it was they were doing. I mean, these are all.
And what are they? Are these people walking around Chicago?
But Jay, we're not
Come
saying that
you can't.
that you shouldn't do it. I mean, that you can't do it. I'm just saying I don't think it'll be in the best interest.
No, it's not in the best interest.
Especially after you saying that they were sending these type of
You know how many people say that these people are devil worshippers and everything? They hate their guts just because, you know what I'm saying? Even though you got a whole millions and millions of Beehive, millions and millions of rock fans, and I mean, you know, the rock in the building. You know what I'm saying? All of that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though you got millions of these people that are out there,
you're so 90s, bro.
I'm just saying it's not necessarily me. I am a big Jay-Z fan, but no, I'm just saying when I say rock fan, I don't mean the rock. I mean like
get
rock
to the point.
But the whole point is, I mean, these people are actually out there doing it though.
Right, I get what you're saying, and I agree. And honestly, we will never know all the facts. They haven't released no video. This is just, hearsay. Media could put out whatever. Yeah. But I feel like overall, I'm not full blown stuck on his story, and I think that is definitely weird. It's definitely a little shaky. You know, if this is what happened or whatever the case may be, whether he was dealing with somebody boyfriend in the club or not, it's definitely a bad situation all around. But I don't agree with what they put out. I don't honestly think that it happened in that way.
Look, they are saying that he didn't say anything about the MAGA hats and all that stuff. Somebody else said it, but regardless. Whatever happened, they shouldn't have did that to him.
Right.
They shouldn't put a
We're not.
Once you
not
bring
being
the news,
insensitive
look, a
to
beat
what
down is
happened
one
to
thing,
him.
but the news thing, that goes way out there, and that's
Hold up. No, not yet. Because I agree. We don't promote no type of violence against any human being.
Yeah.
But let's look at some of the particulars here.
Let's go.
Okay, I get my ass kicked. The first person I call is Lee Daniels.
And that's 45 minutes later.
Right, and police want your phone to get some of these records of what was taking place, try to find out what the hell was going on. Why don't you release your phone records? Why don't you want to give me your phone? If you wasn't doing some grimy shit,
Yeah, it seemed weird.
I would be able. If I wasn't doing nothing grimy, I would release anything you want. Anything you want, officer. Take this shit. Find that motherfucker.
Wait a minute. What's your definition of grimy though? Come on, I gotta ask because I mean, shit. Somebody asked my phone. It's the same reason.
Well,
it's the same reason why you probably wouldn't release your phone.
Listen, I'm not against anybody. I'm not against anybody's choice of sexuality. I'm not against that. But what I'm saying is, don't sit up here and piss on my head and tell me it's fucking raining, man.
But to go back to what you were saying, Sal, like the authorities can pull up phone records.
Right, without
why do you
actual
need
phone?
my actual phone? You don't need my actual phone. You know what I'm saying? You can go and pull up phone records. So I mean, I don't fault him on that for not giving up his phone.
Maybe he had something else in that motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
that was totally outside of what they was looking for. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm getting at too.
Yeah,
Plus something that showed that his story wasn't what he was saying.
All right, let me spin it a different way.
Okay.
Why is it okay for a woman? Yeah, that's why you hear Nas. Miss Pat, we know you Miss Pat, but Nas, I'm talking girl power.
Come on, talk to me.
Why is it okay for a woman, Solange, Bow Wow's baby girl, or whoever she is, to whip a man's ass and get it off? But as soon as a man, I'm not an advocate for no violence, but right is right, wrong is wrong. Mm-hmm. Don't put your hands on that man.
I gotta
Don't
hit
put your hands on that.
I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this.
And if you know
I've been
the
ready for this
story,
for all my life. We got a woman in the house. I
heard they went to a club.
Yeah.
Dipped off to the bathroom, came back, and Shaq was hugged up with his boo-boo.
Yeah.
Now, you know he ain't gonna say nothing to Shaq. I would walk out that motherfucker like, man, wait till you get out the car.
That's a different type of flirting right there.
Yeah. She was all boo-boo with Shaq.
Yeah.
So, tell me, Miss Pass, why is it okay for you to put your hands
what
on
are you
me?
staying on?
No. I gotta hit it. I already know where it's gonna go. Let's go.
No, you good.
Let's go with it.
I don't agree with it.
Okay.
I actually don't agree with it. I actually feel like it's actually bad because I know if them the mugshots was vice versa. And she had the scratches and he, you know, he didn't. It would have been like
Chris Brown.
Right, he would definitely be full blown Chris Brown. Chris Brown still can't live that situation now, ever. You get what I'm saying? And the crazy part about it is he said, like, you know, she was the actually aggressive, Rihanna was, but as far as
he
this
said
situation,
he was driving. Chris Brown said he was driving.
But
that
she was the one. Exactly.
That's what he said.
But the fact that, and I actually do, like, you know, I don't agree with it. I think that that's bad. That the fact that because it was her, it was turned into a joke on social media. And if it was the opposite way around, it would have been a whole, you know, oh, he canceled, you know, all of that. And I really, honestly, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I've never been in like a abusive relationship. I never did that or dealt with that. But I know, like, it's bad on that part. I don't agree with that. It's really wrong that, you know, that the man have to, like, basically Bow Wow was made into a joke. Oh, did you get any hit in or whatever like that? And I think that that's very wrong.
Can I say something? One of the things too is that, and this was an article I saw today, not a lot of people take Bow Wow seriously to begin with.
Exactly.
That's fucked up.
So we're about to turn this even more.
Bow Wow is a legend.
I mean,
Bow Wow is a legend.
He's done a lot of stuff, but to be honest, he's done a lot of stuff where he's played himself, and so he put himself in that kind of category where whenever he does something, correct, absolutely,
and he's still making music.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie.
Shout outs to Bow Wow, but I'm just telling you facts. A lot of people are gonna clown him instead of saying, "Man, that's messed up," because he had hit her back or knocked her out. It'd be a different story.
Yes,
exactly.
I definitely agree.
Like Jay. Let's take Jay for instance, man. Solange was fucking that. I seen that video. She was fucking him up.
Yep. Man, she wasn't fucking him up. He was using them karate moves like.
You remember?
She was
come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Basic karate. You know what I'm saying?
You remember Whoopi Goldberg said
fist.
on the video? She said, "Hey, man, if you start hitting somebody, expect to get hit back."
Exactly.
That's the bottom
line. And that's exactly the way I see it. But you want to know something?
But the society won't take it like that.
But the truth is,
it won't go like that.
The truth is, the one thing that we have to deal with, the one thing that we hear the most. Hey, she's hitting you. You're a man. You're stronger than her. I don't want to hear nobody come to me and tell me she's stronger than me. I mean, I'm stronger than her, and she's. You know what I'm saying? Nailing me upside my head. You expect me to hit my head?
Give you a story.
This ain't about wifey, is it?
Better not be mine.
Okay.
I ain't never put my hands on women. My pops taught me at a young age.
If you got a foot in his ass,
if you got a beef with a woman, you walk out the house and you stay going for as long as you possibly could.
I feel like if it got to get to that point, the relationship is toxic. At that point, it's a toxic relationship.
You gotta leave.
You
gotta leave. Stay gone. If you gotta leave, stay gone.
Right.
You let it cool down, then you come back and y'all talk it out. But I got a story for y'all.
20 grand gold.
What's cognac?
And I'm gonna show y'all the difference in what's going on.
It's get you fucked up. It's get you fucked up.
Listen, guys, still on the air now. Y'all bullshitting over there.
Oh, they want they.
We digress.
Yes. All right, I knew this dude, right? And I ain't saying no names, so I ain't trumping nobody out there. I knew this dude, right?
It ain't Hulk, huh?
No, it ain't Hulk.
Shout out to Hulk.
This dude who was in a relationship, right? In an abusive relationship, right? And the girl stabbed him with a fork.
Oh shit.
And was going at him in his house.
Oh shit.
Key points, right? He called the cops, right?
Yeah.
Cops get there, they immediately walk to him. And what they were saying to him, basically saying, "Oh, you bitch ass nigga, you got your ass whipped by a woman." Mm-hmm. Cops is telling him this.
But they ain't on the other
right?
shit.
Wait, hold. It ain't then. So he called the cops, right? Mm-hmm. What's fucking with? They locked him up. She didn't have not one bruise on her. He got stabbed with the fork. And after they clowned him, they didn't lock him up, I'm lying. They made him leave his house. And she stayed in the fucking house.
Yeah.
They made him go take a walk. After he called, they came to him, he told them the story, they clowned him, they made him take a fucking walk out of his house.
But according to law, they have to I mean, that's what they do. I mean, the male is always going to be perceived the aggressor.
Okay, so wait.
What if he wasn't the aggressor?
You gotta stop that bullshit, J. No. I gotta cut you off because you always try to spin that shit some different kind of way.
No, it's not spinning. This is actual reality.
No, it's not reality.
Okay,
This man had
I'm gonna give y'all an example that's gonna blow your mind real quick. That you make you think.
Why you gotta listen? That's why you got 2 ears.
Oh no, but it's the same.
That's why you got 2 ears in your mouth. You gotta listen. This man had physical abuse on his body.
Got you.
Physical abuse on his body that went overlooked. That's not in no law book, man. If you see physical abuse on that man, that you make him take a walk. I don't give a fuck what you say. Spin that one for me. Come on.
Spin it for you?
Yeah.
Now, how you gonna spin
He got physical abuse that you can see.
They're gonna say self-defense.
Vlad, 2 words.
What was she defending?
2 words.
What was he
Why-
And it
defending?
goes even strong. It goes even stronger and even further than that. But 2 words. Left eye. Same situation, bro. And it went even further because she burnt down a motherfucking house.
Okay.
And you want to know something? Who did they go after?
They go after her ass.
That was after the fact, bro.
That was after the fact.
No, that was after the fucking fact. No, time out. Y'all need to go back and pull that stuff up online. Because that was the first thing that I did. Hey, first thing I did when I heard the shit. First thing that happened, they still questioned his ass. They held his ass.
How about
and
this?
then they went after her. Because she was the only one in the house for the house to damn burn,
How about
burn
this?
the fuck down.
And it's something we
they
have to
went
look
after
up.
him first. Keep that in mind, bro. They went after him
Jay,
first.
why?
A man that was not even at the fucking house.
Jay, what?
We talking about
What
right
you talking
now,
about?
No, but I'm saying it's the same damn situation. I mean, come on, man. Y'all
Here,
my brothers,
can I
man.
say
We
something?
all on the
This
show
man
because we
went
the
to
smartest
jail,
motherfuckers in the industry right now. For real.
Statistically
let's
speaking,
be real about
right?
it. You understand?
How often is the man the aggressor, and more often than not, he is.
Right.
I lived it. I lived in a battered women's shelter because of my pop. I know what it's like. The statistics are fucked up. So when cops go, they already feel like you messed up automatically.
But that's that. I'll be saying that
Or you
right.
did
And
something
one
big
out of
to this.
and I would say 1 or 2 out of every 10, the female's the aggressor. But for the most, and again, just like you said though, they're clowning him because the woman be, how you gonna let your ass get beat by a female?
Right.
Man, Bow Wow. All right, let me see.
I think Bow Wow showed a lot of constraint.
You go to the
Shout out to Bow Wow.
Hey, no,
Yeah.
fuck that lot of constraint shit. Hell no.
No, and I'm gonna tell you like
Man,
this.
I go to a club,
Yeah.
me and my wifey, and I go to the bathroom, come back, and she got Shaq next to her. What the fuck I supposed to do? I'm gonna go to Shaq. Go, Shaq. Hell no. I'm gonna look at Shaq like,
I mean,
listen.
if you're a real motherfucker, you'd be like, yo, Shaq, what's up, man?
I'm gonna give her that look like, bitch, I'm gonna
This
fuck
way
you up.
beside
I'm getting
the
it
point,
done.
You gotta leave her though. You gotta leave her.
We'll go up to
man,
Shaq and be like,
man.
hey, dog, because you know,
Right.
and they like 10 feet ahead of me above
My
you.
point
Man.
exactly.
Like, yo, what's up, motherfucker? How you doing? You know, that's my girl, right, dog? Hey.
So,
okay.
hold on.
Yo, babe, put your ass up. Let's go.
Old man Vlad here, he has lived a rough life.
A rough life. Hard life.
He been in
Homeless shelters.
He got
battered women
cousins
shelters.
passing.
Yeah, see, that's why I said that man is
molested.
black. Y'all don't understand.
Hold up. I never said that. Don't project.
Take that
Vlad been going through it.
Because you had a weird
Stand up
article.
in this motherfucker.
Dante,
It's taking effect, y'all.
I'm professor and got to him.
So, Miss Patch, let me
Success.
ask you a question. Can you tell if your man is cheating? Can you tell? Come on, keep it official. No, you can't tell.
You can't.
Oh, can you?
You can't tell if you. I mean, I think you can. You definitely can. But I think it's based off of them and they actions. When shit starts switching, when the norm is no longer being your normal, things like that, you start speculating. So yeah, I mean, if you base it off of stuff like that, but Ken is like, oh, you come home and it's like, I know you was cheating. But I mean, I know friends that's like, they like soon as they was cheating and then they come home and they like, yo, I know you was just with somebody, like, and they would be right. So it's weird. I really honestly feel like it's all based off of you. Like, I think you honestly determine if your mate know if you cheating or not.
No.
It's basically how you start, how you move.
That women's intuition
Yeah.
That shit's
is a
serious.
real thing.
That shit's serious.
No, I agree with
That
that.
shit said,
I definitely agree
that was
with
a
that.
hard left, by the way. I don't even know how he.
Oh yeah, that's how I do,
Oh, no,
man.
we jumping all over the
All
Wow.
over the fucking place.
I agree with that. Woman's intuition is you know,
Just
it's
wait till
definitely
you see where I'm going
Here,
next.
I give fellas a tip.
Oh, we got a caller.
We got a caller.
It's hot up here. Texas 101 Jams, you on the air live.
Yo, what's
How's it
up?
going?
Hello, what's up?
Nothing. So I hear you guys over there jamming and stuff. I just want to let you know you're my favorite station.
Hallelujah.
All right.
And what's your name, beautiful? What's your name?
My name is Sonia.
Sanya. And when you calling from, Sanya?
I'm calling from Pearland.
Okay.
Sonya from Maryland.
So Sanya, let me ask you a question. Can you tell if your man is cheating? And how can you tell?
Can I what?
Can you tell if your man is cheating? And how can you tell?
Oh, yeah. It's a woman's intuition.
I told you.
Is that all it takes? But tell me some of the hints you get, some of the clues you get.
What goes into that woman's intuition?
Yeah. Tell us some of that stuff. Give some of the clues, the secrets.
Y'all behavior.
Told you, it's change. It's not.
So
it's not
come
a
on.
norm.
No, tell me more. Elaborate, because I gotta figure this thing out.
You start turning
I
that phone
can give
on.
you the black code.
I
there you
tried.
go.
Fellas, I tried.
All right, Dante, our boy Dante got a question. Go ahead.
Let me ask this then. So, you say the behavior changes, right? So say one day your man come into the house and he say, you know what, babe? I'm about to start hitting this gym. I need to get in shape.
Facts.
And you've been with him 25 years. He never worked out ever in his life. And all of a sudden he want to work out.
That's
Do
how
you
I
consider that as changed behavior for something negative or
Or as a
Inquiring
person trying to
minds wanna
improve
know.
themselves.
Inquiring minds want to know.
No, because right now working out is fake. So everybody wants to go to the gym, everybody wants to get buff. So now I wouldn't have thought that. But it's other little things. I mean, like real behavior traits, like the way you respond, the way you talk, the way you move. There are certain things. I've been with you 25 years. I know a lot about you.
But if you're really trying to get fit and get healthy, it's a whole lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
So you're gonna make a lot of changes.
Yeah.
You was trying to get that one. Huh?
Here, look, let's see, since we got two ladies right now, let me see if they agree with this. If your lady mentions a dude's name 3 times, and I'm going to give you an example. You never heard of this dude. She's like, man, Dante told a joke today. He's so crazy.
Oh, shit.
That's one.
Dante is crazy.
2. Man, you know, Dante was late twice this week. And then that third time.
Dante was late
Right.
twice.
She watching you,
But that's, for me,
Called off one of them days.
we got a problem. That's a sign she's interested, because why
you
talking to me
know so much
this
about
dude?
Dante?
If
I don't
she,
give a goddamn
That's
about
a
Dante.
fact. That's a fact.
well, what I would
Cool.
say for her is she bugging out,
She
cause
bugging.
I know damn well if you
Talking
doing
about
something you ain't
little
got no motherfucking business doing, you ain't running their names across shit.
Does she
Like
agree?
you ain't even going see nothing. Like
What about-
if that's what you doing, so yeah, she bugging.
You
What
better
about
find
you,
out who the
Miss
hell
Sonya? How
Dante
you feel
is.
about that?
I don't know.
Oh, now you don't know. Now you don't know.
Hello, Miss
Now you don't know.
Hey, Savage, you say facts.
Explain yourself.
Uh-huh.
What you don't know.
You can't help it.
No, I need more clarification in this question.
All right, let me play devil's advocate for the ladies right now. All right, this is I'm going left. You know me, I like to go left field. All right, it's general knowledge that I'm gonna say 70, 80, 90% of men fantasy is a menage, right? Mm-hmm. To have a young lady with another lady and y'all doing y'all thing.
That shit said.
Right? Now, what if your lady came to you and said,
Somebody else calling. Go ahead.
what if he gotta wait? What if your lady came to you and said, I want a menage with another man?
Whoa.
Hell no.
Whoa.
But why is it that? Why is it the double standard? Why is that double
Because there's
standard?
only one swinging dick in the room.
Yeah.
Already.
That's it.
Hold on, I don't know if y'all heard me. I said, fuck out of here. Did y'all hear me? Y'all got that? Sap,
Yeah,
Youngblood, Miss Paris,
that's like
We're done.
Mad Vlad.
We're done. Like, we're breaking up.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, but why is that a double standard?
Really?
Why is that a double standard? Because
Because it is.
Wait,
It is.
hear me out. Hear
All
me
right,
out.
I'm sorry.
When men come to their, a lot of times, it's a high percentage of men that come to their ladies like, listen, I want a menage, baby, and they get it.
Okay.
Let the lady respond. Let the lady respond.
I got the answer for you.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
got the
respond.
answer for you.
Because when two women together, or say a man and two women, you don't consider them women gay, right? But if they're
I'm a lesbian myself, so no.
Exactly.
Hey, man, I'm 100%
but if there's a
lesbian.
woman and two men, those men are considered gay, and then that's looked at as
No. But the men, they gotta touch each
A
other.
lot of
No,
porn you watch. So you think that
That's
the men on
false,
porn that's two, when it's two men fucking a girl on porn, you think that you look at them and say,
I don't know if y'all seen the same porn that I've seen. I think them dudes are gay.
No, I disagree. I disagree.
Because they be in the same hole together, but they touching each other.
No, that's different.
Yeah, now somebody just said they only think that they only consider a man to look as a gay situation is if they touch each other.
If it was two different holes, I mean, that'd be a different story if it was two different holes. But you know what I'm saying? If they in the same hole at the same time, that's gay.
Okay, but we're not saying that. I'm saying a menage. The guy can be on another end.
I'll be personally, I can't.
I'm not talking about double penetration. I'm talking
you
about
do the menage with two men?
No, I'm not interested. Now you can give me another woman. I mean, yeah, but I would two men. No, I'm not. It's just not something that I'm interested.
So how do you feel about that, Miss Sonya?
That's kind of a segue into my next question. But go ahead, let's get it.
Yeah, that's
Miss
people
Sonya, go
calling in,
ahead.
man.
Miss Sonya, go ahead. What you say?
I'm not about that life.
Wait, before you hang up, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Would you? Okay, I get it. You won't do the two men and you, but would you be open to doing another woman and a man?
No, I'm much better than you.
Hey, baby, we thank you for your call. We appreciate you. And keep listening to Texas 101 Jams. We got you up here. We promise. Uh-oh.
You always say you 10 years ago, right? They try to do that shit every night. So you can't come.
Alright, Miss Sonya,
I'm
thank
still
you very much. Thank you very much, Miss Sonya, for giving us a call. Appreciate your call.
All right, bye-bye.
20, and I look at you as a slut just as the woman.
Damn.
Oh, we got another call, y'all. We got another call.
Here we go.
It's lit.
Texas 101 Jams.
Yo, what up, Cuddy?
What's going on? Hitman, North New Jersey, stand up. Here's my cuz from North New Jersey. Hitman.
What's up, cuz?
What you got to talk about?
Hey, I want to go back to the statement about the man hitting the woman type thing. That's what I want to talk about.
Okay.
I heard you brother say, like, I'm raised up with you, so I know gotta do what you is.
Super facts.
But and you know that I'm a totally different person than that.
Super facts.
I believe nobody should put their hands on anybody. But if it happens, a woman do put her hands on you. I believe in the eye for an eye.
No, the chick has it word. I don't mean just look the other way.
Hey, listen, let me just tell you this, man. This is no lie, bro. I don't believe in hitting women.
Okay.
I don't. But if a woman put her hands on me, I'm gonna put my fucking hands back on
So,
her.
pow. So what
happened to the
you
shake
saying?
rule? What about the shake rule? You can't shake her instead of slapping the shit out of her?
Shake her.
Shake her.
Yeah, give her a shake. Aggressive shake.
But, let me ask y'all a question. How many women is in prison right now for killing men? Let's keep it honest.
Good question. That's
We don't know the specifics.
There's a few. There's a couple, but it ain't as many as you would think.
It's a couple.
No, listen, bro. It's a lot of women.
It's a lot of women. It's a lot of women in jail for fucking killing men. Yeah, that's a fact.
And guess why? Guess why they did it?
Cause that nigga ain't hit her back.
Man, that motherfucker better not hit me back. He ain't gonna hit me back. Yeah, and he didn't hit her back. And guess where he at now?
6
Land
feet.
over his ass.
Yeah, he got flowers over him.
It's just a matter of respect, I think. I think that if you respect me, okay,
What's
you
my man
you want to say
On both ends, though.
But if you put your fucking hands on me, it's a total different
Man,
thing.
I
My
agree.
grandmother told me this a long time ago.
Salute to my grandmother, R.I.P.,
Hands
baby.
on a man deserve every fucking thing she gets. Because she's supposed to put her hands on a man.
So Hitman.
The man not supposed to.
Hitman. So I take it you're a firm believer in self-defense.
Yeah.
Say I'm a firm believer in justice.
And
Just us.
Just us.
That's us.
Okay.
Exactly.
I don't listen, man. I'm not no. Well, my cousin could inform y'all better about the type of dude I am. You know what I mean? How I get down.
Yeah.
I'm a good dude, all in all. But I just believe in being treated fair. Like, no woman
Straight up.
But I feel like it's respect
should walk
over
around with black eyes, you know what I mean, and shit like that. But no woman should also have the right, because if you look at it right now, women be arguing with men out of nowhere. Like, I'm driving in the car, and a woman will pull over next to you like, you dumbass nigga, get the fuck out of my way, man. Man, you don't have to win against that man. But yet you put yourself in that situation that
True.
he swing off and hit you. Now he's looked upon as a fucking fag because he hit a woman. But you mouthing off to him like you a man.
So let me ask you a question. What about the Ray Rice situation where his wife spit in his face and he hooked the shit out of her? You think Ray Rice was wrong for that?
Not at all. Play with spit. Spit a whole nother level.
Yeah. That's a whole new level of disrespect.
Yeah, in other countries, you know, you gotta.
For spitting on somebody.
Spit
A
ain't
lot
good.
of states you go to jail. That's considered like an assault.
Yeah.
So if you assault me, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Straight up, already.
We could be in church. If you assault me in church, that's where the fuck I'm gonna fuck you up at.
He is definitely from Jersey.
I fucks with him.
And what I'm saying this, man, is like, women get away with a lot of stuff because we allow them to, express themselves a little more than we are, because they're supposed to be emotional creatures.
We are.
To understand, okay.
Yeah, we try to let them get their shit off.
About women, but we also have to have a fucking boundary. It has to be a boundary between a
That's a
man
fact.
and a woman, because guess what?
That's a fact.
But if a woman can walk around and knock a man in the fucking head and keep on doing it, like, guess what? She gonna feel like she's superior to your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It has to be a boundary, man. It has to be a fucking boundary.
And that's why I say when they start hitting, it's done. It's either person. It's a toxic relationship.
And when a man doing
And
that,
it's
they frown upon.
Hey, yo, Hitman, I'm with you on that boundary, man, because it's one thing for a woman to express herself, but when it crosses lines and becomes disrespectful, okay, well, now we in a whole nother realm. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I mean, how many, like, take for instance, that Solange and Jay-Z situation y'all were speaking upon. Jay-Z couldn't put his hands on Solange because Jay-Z had a lot to fucking
Lose. I had to lose. Facts.
Already.
Facts.
And she was well aware of that. I know she's well aware
He
of that.
probably didn't put his hands on him, but I can guarantee you he had somebody whoop her ass, probably.
I don't know if that happened, Hitman, but
Nah, I don't think he did that. I think he ain't want to lose his honey bunny over nothing like that. His honey bunny probably would have bounced him.
No, it wasn't that. She ain't going nowhere anyway. Cause I mean, let's keep it 100. Jay-Z ain't the finest nigga in the world. Jay-Z got a lot.
say, Hitman, you kind of losing me now. You're losing me now.
Beyonce ain't leaving that. You heard that song she made when she was telling the girl she ain't leaving because she gonna have the birds that she got and all that shit. She ain't going no more for where she's taught. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I tell you this much. Shalon should have put her fucking hands on Jay-Z, and Jay-Z was a better man than me. Because God knows if she just did that shit to me, I'd have knocked her ass out right now.
Yeah, she got away with that shit.
Let me ask you a question. I'm going way left with this one.
And Beyonce ain't even stop him.
I'm going way left. This different topic hit, man. And Miss Paris, I want you on this too.
Oh God.
Look, this is the monkey hour. You on some monkey shit right now.
No, it's good. I'm
Salute to my nigga DJ Waynehead. Y'all to get that collection plate straight. We're gonna be straight when we get back. Alright. Is it homosexual
Uh-oh.
if you allow your female companion to lick your ass.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
Oh.
Let me just say this here. I don't give a fuck when nobody think about me. No, it's not. Fuck that shit.
Hitman. All right, Hitman. We'll holler at you. Thanks for calling.
We will catch you next time. Thank you for calling. Texas 101.
That's his opinion. That's his opinion.
Yeah, he said
Well, he said no.
He said no. So why do you say no?
I'm gonna tell you why, because there's no penetration. Just licking.
Yeah.
That's it.
But you better not stick it.
There you go. I agree.
She gonna lick it and put her
Hold on, Hitman. So she licking your ass, and she stick her tongue in your ass.
You ain't gonna jump?
No, you can't. You can't put no tongue in your ass, man. First of all, if your ass loose enough for her to put her tongue in, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
But her tongue shouldn't be in your ass in the first place.
You can't put the tongue in the ass. If she's doing that, then something's wrong.
That shit loose already, huh?
So you saying
the only thing she can do is lick. That's the guy's out too. If she puts something in, if any woman put a finger in my butt, anything, I'ma hurt her.
When she licking your ass, how exactly are you? On your hands and knees?
No,
where are your legs?
How are you when she's licking your ass?
You got your legs up in the air when she doing this shit, man.
She can be licking the balls though. I mean, it's not.
No, we
far
said
away.
licking your balls.
But she can go right there.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Both the chicks did that shit to me and turned me the fuck out. I ain't gonna bullshit.
And how was you? Your legs was up?
You got your legs up in the air?
I wasn't on my fucking knees. Hell no. Not on my fucking knees. Been a bunch of my death track and
Okay.
Hey yo, and then I was at first I was like, bitch, what the fuck is you? Then I was like,
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
So Miss Paris, tell me, is did you consider that man gay if he let you lick his ass?
I'm not interested in looking at
Well,
ass.
okay, you not.
But no. But I've never been in a.
What you down for? It haven't done to you.
Definitely.
See, also double standard.
Double standard
Double
shit.
standard.
But I'm not necessarily. I feel like as a man, nobody probably shouldn't be playing with your ass. But I do see that a lot of men is more open to just that. Like how he said, just if you want to just lick it, fine. Don't be sticking on no stuff like that. Then I may be something to do. Just like how men felt about girls being open to getting their ass ate. It was like, hell no. But then it started being like, okay, it was like, yeah, I do it. So I feel like now that a lot of men is being like out with it, because I feel like a lot of men do it privately and then say, oh no, hell no.
Right.
But I feel like now that it's coming out and being accepted, men is open to it. So I don't want to say it's against. I'm somebody that's really open to a lot of things in bed. So I don't want to necessarily say like, oh, you just gay if you let somebody look at it. I won't say that.
Okay. So
she right as hell, but it's the same thing as a woman when a man is eating her pussy, and they say it's like a little thin line between that the pussy and the ass. It's the same thing when a woman lick your balls. Same shit.
Well, I don't think you really having sex or a real head if they ain't sucking on your balls. What type of head is that?
Gold star for this person right here.
Oh, that's funny.
But see, one thing about me, ain't nothing gay about me. My cousin right there, he tell you.
Salute.
My brother ain't my cousin anyway. He's raised up the same house. He tell you how I get down.
Salute.
Hey, what you say? I got who numbers?
You got Will the Stilt numbers with the numbers this nigga done gone, man. This nigga got Will the Stilt numbers. That's a fact. I'm witness to that shit.
I feel like I'll be a little bit thrown off though if it ever came to that.
It's about something that maybe enhanced. And I'm gonna keep 100. Like I said, at first I was like, nah, what the fuck? But then when she did it, it was a whole different story.
Yeah.
Again, she ain't put nothing in my ass.
No doubt. All right, Haas, we gotta move on, brother. We appreciate your call, Hit. Jersey, stand up.
Hey, brother.
Hey, Hit.
Texas 101 Jams, man. Salute.
Keep your eyes closed, Hit.
Shout outs to the FCC and shut it down.
For real. So let's switch the topics up a little bit here.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, can I ask her one question?
Sure, go ahead.
So we're talking about people cheating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather, right? 'Cause this might answer a question. Walking on your man.
I got a question for y'all too, but go ahead.
Hitting somebody, right? Right?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Would you rather walking on your man, fucking somebody, or would you rather him walking on you?
Definitely rather walk in on him fucking somebody.
Okay, and let me explain something to you. I know you're a good woman. You know what?
Stilo, you on a boat, trying to keep up with a nigga that move on the low. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Who that at the door? Oh, yeah. That right there, be a little bro. And check it, it came with the smoke. So fucking man, it's time to roll. I call my mama, she pull up the show. Whatever the rate that it going for show. Grabbing the bag and I get it for show. Running the game and I do it for show. Talking the cash, you know we don't go. Snag me a Peter Black straight from the stove. Talking the cash, you know we don't go. Snag me a Peter Black straight from the stove. I need the cheese, I need the guala. Fuck it, a nigga need all of them ends. Cracking the top, number one spot. Niggas just rockin' trying to get it in. I gotta move, just how I move. Cause niggas be fearing the kid. If they gon' hate, just let them hate. Catching these middle fingers up in the wind. Yup, bodies on bodies on bodies. I cost me a massacre when I'm in beast mode. Always just stuck to the G code. Running the game, no cheat code. Need you to listen, so peep ho. Through the whole city with creep blow. Snagging them downs on them nymphos. Turn the beat up, let it bang ho. Flipping the wheel. Flip, flip, flip. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel. Flip, flip, flip. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel. Flip, flip, flip. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel. Flip, flip, flip. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel.
You said they not a slut.
Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel.
They not interested in doing those things. It's just
Are you a flip the wheel? I crack my top, I find myself. I'm sitting all the time, man. Smoked out on Afghanistan. Just woke up and got straight to it. Gas light on, you ain't got no fluid. We the hottest thing, that's Metro booming. Hit the curve slow, I chopped and screwed it. Your bitch love me and my 400 Cupid. A girl still fit and the ass so stupid. I tell her, walk on, block her, let's do it. I shuffle the whip, you thought it was choking. Had it big showing the dub, showing the tongue. Spark it up, send it above. Getting the women, no drugs. All in the club, tipping the dancer, tipping the dog, tipping the door. The whole of the full, we full, we flip, flip, flip the wheel, crack the top and pop the seal. Renegade something like M&O-T. Crown BP, I just had an all speed. She popping the pussy, we popping the pill. I'm flipping the bird and flipping the wheel. Bodies on bodies on bodies. I cost me a massacre when I'm in beast mode. Always just stuck to the G code. Running the game on cheat code. Need you to listen, so peep ho. Through the whole city we creep low. Snagging them downs on them nymphos. Turn the beat up, let it bang ho. Flipping the wheel. Flip, flip, flip. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel. Flip, flip, flip. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel. Flip, flip, flip. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel. Flip, flip, flip. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel. Flip, flip, flip. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel. Flip, flip. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel. Flip, flip, flip. Flipping the wheel. Flipping the wheel. Flip, flip, flip. Flip, flip.
I was cool. Whatever. You doing you. One of the chicks that she was messing with was also interested in me.
Hey, see, that's when the story gets good.
Tell us more, please.
And so I was like, okay, I'm with it. Let's do it. So I talked to the chick. The chick was like, well, you know, I like both of y'all. I think both of y'all cool. But if it's okay with her, then I'm with it. But if you know she not cool with it, then you know I ain't with it. Whatever. We got history together. We partners. We about to do this thing.
Yeah, right.
So I go talk to her and tell her, hey, such and such like.
This is my boy Dante, y'all. Check him out. Check him out. Hey, Shell Fine is in the house.
First of all, my name is Charles right now.
Facts.
But anyway, so I go to her and I'm like, hey, such and such is she down with it. Let's, you know, what's up? Like, let's do this. She didn't want me messing with her because she felt threatened that I was going to take her.
Yep. Hey.
And I feel like that was some straight up bullshit.
So wait, let me ask you.
That's
did
it
go down?
Because she can have both of y'all, but you can't have.
But if she was messing with her while y'all was in a relationship, how would you have felt it? Like okay, are you? I don't know if like married or. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if your wife, if you found out your wife was cheating with a female,
yes.
Girly female, not even a butch, we going stretch, but just straight like girl, straight female, yeah. How would you feel about it? Would you be okay?
Initially, I would be pissed, but the nigga in me would be like,
just the thought of it would turn you on, basically. So would you? So if she wanted to continue doing it, if she got caught cheating, would she say, "But like I'm into this and I really want to do it"? Would you be bothered by it, or you be like, "No, you got"?
Well, I mean, if I'm not included and we can't come to this mutual agreement, then
she gotta stop.
Yeah, obviously that's what you want to do.
But see, Tay, let me hit you with this. This is why you gotta say, you gotta tell her, listen, you can do what you want to do. Just let me watch. Cause you know while you watching, man, you can slide to the left. Slide to the left.
I try, just like in the previous situation.
So how would you feel? How would you feel?
know?
Now you get too personal.
If you found out
Ask me how I would feel. Let me break it down for you.
Go ahead, man.
Shout out to Angie. Go
ahead, Vlad. Go ahead, man.
Let me tell you how it is. I don't care about love, and I'll tell you why. Love is a 16-month chemical reaction, right?
Oh shit.
Keep going.
After 16 months,
Damn, Vlad.
the love wears off. And let me tell you the pain that I'm gonna feel. If she cheats on me, I'm gonna be mad because I'm paying the rent, I'm paying bills, and some dude is getting that, and he's not paying.
Some girl.
About a dude.
Some girl.
female.
I'm telling you right now.
Same damn thing.
Some girl.
Same thing.
Damn.
Same thing.
Send her back home with a check. Send her back home with some money, but I'm gonna be pissed.
Okay, that's
Because
your opinion. You gotta write that.
have your wife or your boyfriend ever put you through some pain, some emotional pain?
Vlad been through some shit, y'all.
Right?
Damn.
And let me tell you something. That other dude and female, they're not getting that pain. They're not getting that pain. And they're getting it easy. And that's fuck love. Send her back home with half the rent, the phone bill money.
And we can try to make it happen.
And then, all right, I'll let you slide.
Damn, so Tim, if they paying the rent, then it's like, fuck my bitch, fuck her good.
No. It's not about if they paying the rent. It's not about if
it's
they
a
paying the rent,
16-month
though.
chemical reaction.
I really feel what he's saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I really feel what he's saying. It's like shit. If we got it,
Facts.
damn. I gotta.
Okay, well,
I gotta be PC.
I kind of feel it too.
I gotta be PC.
No, you don't.
Because I was about to say, man, bitch, no, you can't
did
do
the right
that.
thing by inviting me to Colombia today.
Thank you. All right, but no, for real though, man. What he's saying is real because it's like, hey, if we gotta share this chick, man. I mean, come on, dog.
Yeah, that's right.
She living off of me, goddamn it, but
right.
you hitting it too.
Alright,
Come the fuck on.
So if you caught your girlfriend, wife, whatever, cheating, you would tell her need to stop.
When I tell her it needs to stop.
Right.
Oh, I'll say, hey, that motherfucker needs to pay.
Wait. What
No, let's be real. No. Time out. Because I see the look on your face. Let's be honest. I mean, and I'm
so now you sitting out there
you calling her a hoe. You calling her a hoe.
Right, you saying pay for it.
Wait.
If we got married, right? You're successful. You're doing your thing, right? I mean, but you know, in today's society, many women are they're fighting for equal pay and all this other kind of things because they say men are making more. All right, put that disclaimer out there. So I'm making more money regardless. You know what I'm saying? Right about myself.
That's why I'm on him.
I'm making more money. I'm making more money already. You know what I'm saying? You got this house coming out of my check. You got this thing coming out of my check. Probably what you bring in. Yes, it can do the same. Hopefully, it can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't working, because I'm gonna make sure that whatever you do, you can pay the bills too. But if in the case that you cannot, pretty much you're really living off of me. Mm-hmm. I mean, in all respects, you're really living off of me. So, I mean, you know, if you gonna be fucking this other dude,
Not a dude.
Girl, it don't. In that particular situation, I'm sorry. In that particular situation, it doesn't really fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta share you, if I gotta share you,
we
hands
totally
down.
got away from what the original question was.
Right,
If
yo,
your wife
it
is
matters.
sleeping, you found out your wife is sleeping with a girl, what is your reaction?
Oh, y'all want to ask me this?
Yeah.
Join in.
But wait,
and bring back some money.
really? Oh, okay, no. All right,
Hold up, Jay.
Youngblood tendencies here. Y'all ready? Y'all listening? Hey, everybody that's on live, y'all listening?
Youngblood management and entertainment and video.
Yeah. Youngblood management, Youngblood legacy, you know what I'm saying? Media production. Hey, I'm putting this out there. Youngblood tendencies, like my boy Patterson at the job would say, this is Youngblood tendencies. My wife is fucking another female. Yeah, she could probably say that she doesn't want to be with another dude. You could probably say, hey, I don't want you to try to hit up on her. But Youngblood tendencies are, I spit game so cold. That girl gonna be coming out her drawers pretty soon.
Oh, that's my point. That's my fucking point. That's my point. But hold on.
And then on top of that, I'm one of those guys that, yes, I believe in the sister-wife thing. I mean, hands down, I do. Because no, time out. I believe in the sister-wife. I believe in the sister. No, time out. No, y'all don't understand. I mean, people in the black community nowadays, they don't really understand what this shit is all about. I'm gonna give y'all some facts real quick. The whole sister-wife thing is more about economics than it is about pleasure. I'm sorry. It's I mean, if you don't see it, if you don't realize it, I mean, your boy, dang it, New York dude, what's his name? What's his name, man?
Swiss Beats?
No, New York dude.
That was random.
Dang it! I can't forget this dude. I can't forget this dude name. I mean, I can't remember the dude name right offhand, but it's gonna come back to me for sure. I mean, but the whole thing, yeah, I know, right? But the whole thing is that he has what 3-4 wives and everything.
Damn. What the fuck is this dude? I don't know.
He has like 3-4 wives up there in New York and everything. But this dude here, I mean, real talk. I mean, you look at him, you learn from what he talking about and everything like that, and then you realize that, hey, in his house, yes, he is making shitloads of money off of his businesses, off of his investments and everything like that. But every last one of his wives, every last one of the women that he has living in his house as his sister wives or whatever you want to call them, you know what I'm saying? They come in and it's an investment for each particular person. I mean, when you look at the Mexican household, it's the same doggone way. You know what I'm saying? And then they go that whole route. Right. That whole house is making money. All of these women have their doggone businesses, and guess what? At the same damn time, they got pleasure going on. I'm gonna pull me up some up. Yeah, it's great pleasure.
Let me going on the whole thing that you're saying in a lot less words, because you like to go, bro.
Yeah,
let me rebuttal you in a whole lot less words.
Go.
My wife makes the same amount of money as me.
Oh yeah, that's you.
And in some
instances,
There's
a different situation.
No, that's why I'm trying to tell you. Let me talk. And in some situations, she make more because I gotta pay child support. Right? Mm-hmm. So throw finances out of the window. We're not talking finances.
Right, y'all giving reasons why y'all want to accept it. I'm just saying, is it okay or not?
I tried
if my wife.
Shout out to
if I came home right now, I ain't gonna get my address, but if I came home right now,
you heard me,
and wifey was in the bed with some fine thing, licking, maybe sticking too. They got
those too.
If they sticking, then I'm be like, oh, what the fuck?
That's my. Tay, let me go there. Tay, let me drive this car.
Go ahead.
Tay, let me drive this car.
I'm with you. I'm in the passenger seat.
So. I get in there and it's some nice licky and going on and maybe some sticky. I'm gonna slide into the joint. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch.
All of a sudden your shirt come off.
Then the shoe.
You gonna get in.
Put my left foot in, take my left foot out.
Get it.
Put my left foot in. And I'm gonna shake it all about. I'm gonna get in the middle and do the hokey pokey.
Boy, you better.
Then I'm gonna ask questions afterwards.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask questions. I'm gonna say, listen, baby, this is what we doing.
It's the takeover.
And if you gonna say,
keyword,
yeah, baby, I like, keep. See, I'm telling you, you're very observant. This is what we doing, right? She gonna say, well, yeah, baby, I always had this fetish for women, and I like girly girls. Okay, I like girly girls too, so we see an eye on that. I'm gonna say, listen, next time, let Big Daddy know. No, but daddy, no.
What if the other chick wasn't with it?
Right, that's what I was. That's my question.
Okay, here we go.
She like, oh no.
Okay, now if the other chick is now with it,
right?
Then we now with it.
She got to go, and we gotta find us another pretty thing, a PYT that's with it.
Hey, out of respect, she just told you first. I'm gonna tell you why. My man did that shit. He came to me and said, hey, should I have a threesome with my girl? I said, do you love her? He said, yeah. I said, don't do it.
Yeah.
But he did it anyway. Right? She left him for that chick.
For the girl.
He had to come live with me.
That's that nigga fault.
Time out, man. Time out. Yo. Time out, man. Time out.
She took his son.
Vlad be deep in this motherfucker, like turning the whole goddamn story and shit. You know what I'm saying?
She took his son from him. He had to come live with me. Right? And it was a rough time. It was a rough time. And check out what she did. She left the chick after 10 years, after they got married and all that shit. But she should have told him. Because it all started, we was playing the game, we were playing Spin the Bottle, and it was weird. We all got messed up, and you know, everybody was...
So what if it landed on you, Vlad?
It did. No, check this shit out. I'm going to tell you why. It landed on me. And I was like, nah, I ain't gonna kiss her.
Bitch style, you sucker.
Nah, let me tell you something. Nah, that's my dude, right? And he said, go ahead and do it. And I was like, nah, that's not
It was his girl.
No, his girl.
He said, go ahead and do it.
Nah.
And she lost respect from him that day.
Nah.
But why if y'all playing the game? See, I don't like that.
Because you don't play those kind of games.
That.
So then why you think y'all shouldn't have played the game? I get it on both ends. I get it on both ends.
I'm not gonna tell no other man to kiss my wife.
Right, you should never give an okay for another man.
I'm not giving you no
Then
pass
don't
to do
play
that.
the fucking
Then I don't feel like the game should have been played. It shouldn't have been played with people on that level. If y'all was a bunch of friends. Overall,
and I'll never forget, it was his birthday.
I can say you're probably young on that end,
I was
right?
young, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you met young Rocket game.
I picked him up from work, right?
I get
We get to
it,
his house, and it's his birthday, and we walk in, and ain't nothing popping. And I go, yo, what's going on? You got a birthday cake for him? She's like, nah, I'm going out with old girl. And I said, why you not doing something for his birthday? She's like, you do something for him. And that's when I knew it was over, but he wasn't seeing it. And she moved in with her.
Well, she ain't seen it in that day. He's a fool.
But that's what happened.
You got to double that in.
Letting your girl do shit like that, she should have let you know first.
All right, let me piggyback off that, and I'm gonna change topics, and we gotta get out of here because we DJ Waynehead. I'm almost 1,000,000% positive that they had that conversation.
They should have.
Because they're both in that industry, and we know.
But that's assumption that
everybody
we
is
make.
fucking everybody in the industry right now. Yo, everybody's going crazy over Steve Harvey's damn step. She got bodies out here.
Lori Harvey, I like her.
I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her.
No,
What
I'm
I'm
just saying, I
saying
think she's
is,
so quiet, but really like,
what I'm saying
you know, doing shit on the top. Right, exactly. That's what I like.
being that they're in the industry together, I'm sure Button's like, yo, just that, just the way, because I wouldn't want to walk in a room with my lady. This is my pride. Joe, I got her on my phone.
And the nigga got one.
And it's like 10 niggas in the room that done beat already. I'm be looking like I'm looking crazy.
But no, even if they beat, at least I'm aware.
I'ma know. Let me know.
Yeah, let
I don't
me know.
care if they beat.
Because I don't want a nigga to have one up on me.
Right.
I don't want a nigga to know something about you.
That's all I'm saying.
That's it.
That's all
Just
I'm saying.
make me aware.
I agree.
Everybody got a pass. I got a pass.
When he made his statement about it, he said, I don't know if it's true. So what I'm taking from it is clearly she ain't never spoke on it, or they never was said to him. So what I'm saying is, I feel like I know you assuming that they should have had a conversation about it, but we don't know. So I feel like she only wrong if they had a conversation. She never said, and that's how he had to find out. That's fucked up. But if it never was a conversation and that came out, either way, the game's a clown. But yeah.
And look, Elizabeth, New Jersey, New York, a small town. You know that,
Right, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Don't big shit.
I'm just saying though. And shout out to Angela. When she goes, how many people you slept with? I love Angela. Don't worry about it. I love Angela. And when she wants to have that, I don't care. I don't really care. I'm just worried about what we're doing now for forward. You understand what I'm saying? Do we respect each other? I know what's going on.
So how would you have felt if you found out that way that you see? Okay, so y'all had the conversation. You said you don't care. Y'all dropped the conversation, but you found out that way that Angie fuck the nigga.
That dude is whack because I don't even know. Why is he putting that?
Right, no, I agree with you, but would you feel it? Would it be a feeling some type of way?
It depends how close to me he was in the industry. For example, you know, I'd have an issue with it if it was like ASAP.
Well, see,
but you saying that you the one who's been nixing off the conversation.
Let me put this out there. Everybody knows that Game and Button had they had some words prior to Sin. You know what I'm saying? So I think in that situation, if he because Game could be trolling.
Yeah, he could.
He could be trolling,
but then he's been known to do that.
Right, that's my point.
He's been known. He always has spoken on what he does. Well,
that's what he
throughout the industry. He always name drops. Should I say?
I'm sorry, man.
I give credit to Joe Buttons. He hasn't made a song in how long, and he's still relevant. And
he's super fine.
I feel like Game felt like he needed to do that to get played, to get attention, to end up on the shade room and shit like that. Which is funny. I think that's funny. The fact that you feel like as a man you can't stand on your own, you can't drop music, and it's going to get the play that it needs. You got to put out bitches and hoochie through. Right, you corny. It make me not now. I don't even want to.
I don't even want to listen to it.
Right, now you make me not want to listen to it.
Man, look. Here we go. I mean, goddamn, it's like everybody and their mama who done always fucked Kim Kardashian. We don't need to hear it.
Yeah, it don't even matter.
It don't even fucking matter.
I hit it first.
I mean, goddamn. But yeah, he hit it first, but Kanye is the one who got with it and married it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and y'all still want her. Y'all still
She's still bad.
That's the thing.
I ain't gonna hold her. I'm keep it tall. She's still bad.
Damn, baby, it came back popping. I mean, shit, I was like, oh my God, I did it too. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog.
Because that's the thing. Y'all all say that, and she could still get anybody in the damn industry.
Well, guys, we done ran over our whole life.
No. I got closing words. Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
All right, hold on. Let's
get me and Paris gonna spit a verse.
No.
Dante.
Spit a verse.
I gotta come back with a freestyle, but I want to hear yours.
Give us your handles again, Paris.
Yes, please follow me. My Instagram is I am Envy Paris, and my the hair Instagram is RichGlam Hair, and you can follow me at either one of those DM. Our website is richglamhair.com. And if I have anybody that's interested in buying a wig, learn how to make one, increase your revenue. You know, we touching 6 figures in 2019, so
get it.
Yes, sign up to register for my class. I actually only have 2 seats left, so
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, is it the same info for like personal getting in the class and being?
What, as far as what you mean?
Just buying
the
so the
IG and all that.
Yes, all the same info. And like I said, you could the website is in the link of both of the Instagrams. And then if you was interested in registering, you can either DM about it, and then also you'll see at the top of both the my Instagram as well as the hit Instagram is get tickets. It'll take you to our Eventbrite page, and you can register there.
Now let me put Miss Paris on the spot real quick. Miss Paris, if you would like a guest appearance by the team, we don't mind doing hosting, you know, for your event, and at the same time, if you would like to have some videography done, you know. Youngblood makes the media introduction.
You know what's crazy? So I just literally yesterday, as I was doing like the last ends of it, I'm like, I kind of wanted to, you know, especially for a promotion for when I do like other states. So I was looking for one. So I hear y'all was talking. I'm like, okay, I know. I asked him about, you know, coming. I'm already on it. I'm already on it.
Speaking of which, you guys all know King Boris, and I'm gonna hook you up with him. He's the Instagram king.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Trust me. And he's not here with us right now, but I'm going to hook you up with him and he's going to blow your Instagram up. Trust me.
Okay.
He looks Jewish.
Okay.
But he's Colombian.
Oh, everybody said, well, they about to coin.
Yeah, he's about his coin.
I just want to salute DJ Waynehead again, man.
For
That's
sure.
our brother from another mother, man.
At his church event.
He had his church event in
Las Vegas.
I sent to my donation.
Yeah, it's the disclosed location. We ain't saying it, but this won't be possible without my boy DJ Waynehead, man. They clown him, but he a stand-up solid cat, man.
For sure is,
man,
yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Always go for a straight.
So we
And thank you so much for having me. I really enjoy myself. I really enjoy myself.
Appreciate you coming.
Which y'all call y'all fuck shit. I enjoy this.
We enjoy you being here. I enjoy you being here.
Yes, I enjoy coming. I'm glad that you guys invited me.
Now we about to get these verses in.
I gotta come back with my
Let me set up the camera. Hold up.
Okay, we're gonna get some verses in, man.
Let me hear yours.
You gonna give us some
No,
highlights. You gonna give us some highlights on the night. That's what you gonna do.
Oh, highlights on the night.
Highlights on the night.
Okay, and after that, we gonna wrap this motherfucker up.
We gonna wrap it up.
DJ Waynehead killing nobody.
No. I'm surprised they called in and say, hey, y'all.
Hey, yo, I'll throw down. Help him pay.
I'm gonna get serious in a minute, but then go ahead.
Okay, well, goddamn. So let's see.
Yo.
All right.
You got a beat on your phone you want to play?
No,
Hold on.
Acapella. Which
You
one?
need a beat? What's up?
I don't need no beat.
You don't need no beat.
He said he don't need it.
He ain't like free. Put on the beat. He only hold up, Tay. I gotta get this, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I got
Let's go.
I got to feel.
Let's get this detailed Miss Paris freestyle.
Miss Paris, you gonna do this?
No, I'm not.
She said next time.
Miss Paris, you gonna do this?
I ain't prepared.
Hit this one, Tay. We ready for you.
I say, I'm never getting no sleep. I'm fucking up my health. But get rich until you're wealthy. That's a note to self. See, I'm the hardest working man. Don't know no one else who grinds like I grind while sipping slow and kelp. Yeah. For those that don't really know, that's that yak. Real players, we gotta sip it slow. Yo, we ain't killing the cup. We just chilling, chasing billions while our millions get up. Watch out for bitches catching feelings. They can get you stuck up. The only feelings they should catch is when you busting a nut.
Okay.
I love it when they gobble up, but no emotions. You can keep them feelings bottled up. It's money on my mind, money on my mind. Now you can help me get this money, baby. Fall in line. And I'm barely in my prime, but still a monster on the track, bitch. Frankenstein. Mental ammunition, mine a fully loaded AK. Outspitting me, you niggas tripping like a vacay. Who gives a fuck what they say? I'm nicer with the wordplay. Eat on air track like it's some pepper steak from Payway. Houston on my back, I'm trying to do it for my city. My foes so inclined, it's hard to suck like little titties. I do it for the hopeful and I do it for the weary. The struggle's almost over, my soldiers, just bear with me.
Salute. Detail in the building, man.
That was nice.
Get it.
Yes, that was nice.
Wow.
That's detail in the building. Texas.
That was
Who want to sign it?
good.
Who want to sign it?
Texas 101 Jazz. We here, we live. We here.
The flow is so inclined. It's hard to suck like little titties. It's hard to suck little titties.
Salute. So we got
It's
some
gonna be
closing
managed by
remarks.
Youngblood management here, right?
We got some closing remarks from my man Jay Waynehead. Hit some closing remarks.
I got him a year ago.
Come on, man. Let's get that shit so we can
Hey y'all. I mean, again, this was a takeover, and let me tell you, it's been a damn good
Takeover.
It's been a goddamn good success,
Yes,
man.
sir.
It's February. February is gonna be a different month. This is, 2019 is gonna be a different year, man. We got it. The whole team is here. The whole team is here. DJ Waynehead, we know you out there. They say during the church. What y'all call it?
Oh, let me say one thing before we get on.
Okay.
Anybody who's listening on Apple iTunes, download Mission Impossible, Huey D. Newton. Super dope rapper, straight out of Jersey. Trust me, he ain't just making noise. Y'all gonna definitely listen to it. It's called Mission Impossible
Stand up,
on
Jersey, salute,
iTunes
Brick City,
now.
Jersey City, 3 stars in the building.
Shout out.
Yes.
All right, let's get this collab going there. Mission Impossible.
Yes, definitely. Dope.
Hey,
man. What's up, man?
All I got. Hey, again, back to it. Yo, it's been a great show. Everybody, thank y'all for calling. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes.
Thank all my people on live, man. We did that, man. We've been getting feedback all throughout the damn show, man. It's been great. We got Mad Vlad. We got my boy Dante in the building. We got ASAP doing his big. Your boy Jay Waynehead, media manager.
That boy Sam was in the driver's seat today.
Shakers, getting it done, man. I got 6 jobs. I don't
Get tired.
Shoot.
DJ Waynehead. We did this. Hate you missed it. DJ Waynehead. Hate you missed it. But this is how we do it. Yo, ASAP, let's get it.
Bye, y'all.